recline position.
Yep.
Tap for you. Tap list getting posted as we speak.
Oh, excellent.
And we have football on.
And we have football.
Bourbon in the cup.
Yep.
All is well in the world.
Oh, thank God. I needed something a little normal. If this is my normal, I'm okay with this normal.
See? Not too shabby, right?
Oh, who the fuck is that running for a huge touchdown on Tennessee? Oh, God damn it. Holy shit.
Who was it?
Westbrook. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I have no idea who it is, but that was like a 70-yard touchdown. Jesus. Well, welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
And welcome back.
Reset.
Oh, God. Oh. It's been a couple of weeks since we did the 2 episodes with Andy and Jordan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Take a sip of bourbon.
Yeah. And you've had a little bit going on. I've had a little bit going on. And so we're finally back to sitting down for a nice, quiet Sunday of football and bitching and moaning.
Hey, I can't wait. I got plenty to bitch about. Well, and some celebrations. You had some good stuff.
Yeah.
That you were just doing. ASU just got their 8th victory of the season, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Hey, the Beavers got beat by Air Force 28-0. That was fantastic.
I feel so bad. My buddy Ted, him and his wife flew out Colorado Springs. They wanted to check out the game, do some hiking, right? Do some outdoor stuff. So they were at the game yesterday. And I have not had the courage yet to text them.
No.
Because
it was brutal.
We watched the entire game, and I was like, what the hell is going on right now?
It was just awful. There was so many miscues. So many things went wrong. That is just that was the last chance they had to win another game. And because we're definitely going to lose to Washington State next weekend. We're definitely going to lose to Boise State at Boise State.
Yeah.
It's done. It's over. This year was a shit show. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have anybody consistent enough to keep going. It's not good. So fuck it. I'm always supporting the Beavs, but it's hard to watch. It's back to the old years of like, oh, toilet bowl, yay.
You know what is very similar? And I was just thinking about this because I was at the San Jose State game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Feeney and I went down there, had a blast. I think it's the colors because they have the same record as my beloved Browns right now.
The orange is cursed this year.
No, I'm thinking that, there could be something going on with the orange because I know the Beavs got decimated.
Yeah.
Right after the whole transition and coach leaving, but no one thought they were only gonna have 2 wins right now.
Right.
I mean, whatsoever. Die-hard Beaver believer or just a casual fan. Like no one had this on their bingo card.
Nope. Not taking this much of a shit.
No, and like I said, being shut out,
especially
from Air Force. No disrespect to Air Force.
Yeah, but they didn't have a lot of wins coming into this, and we gave them their 3rd?
Yeah, no.
Holy shit, we suck. God damn.
Are you going to the game next week?
No, Joanna's going to the game next week with
right.
her girlfriends, or her college girlfriends, and so she'll have, she'll go down there, they'll have a good time, they'll go to Claude's, et cetera, but it's going to just be a bloodbath.
Yeah, we were thinking about going, but
fuck that.
I'm getting so lazy on the weather end.
Yep. No, it's it's nasty now.
Yep. So I don't know. I know it's the Pac-2 championship game, right? Like I should probably go, but
dude, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Well, and we play Washington State twice next year.
That's right.
That's weird.
And is it both home games, right?
Home and home.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's 2 Pac-2 championship games?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, this week we're drinking something that's been sitting on my shelf for a while, but it's been open. It's the 1792 Full Proof. It's a single barrel select from our local liquor store down here near us, but it's got pretty decent reviews online. It's supposed to be very full bodied. It's 125 proof, so it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So we'll see how she goes, and about $40, decent price.
All right, I just cleansed the old palate.
All
Let's
right.
see. I haven't even
Cheers.
gone in on this yet.
Mm-hmm. You can taste the 125 proof, but there's a lot else in there, so
Yeah.
we'll see how she does.
Yeah.
Well, so this is episode 54. We've decided to call it "How Many Toddlers Could You Beat Up?" Because at this point in our lives, we're at that age where it's like, I'm not picking a fight with a real dude.
No.
I like if I'm getting jumped by a bunch of hopped up toddlers, they're all on pixie sticks and shit like that. How many of those little bastards could I take out? Like, are they going to eventually take me out or what?
They'll
Like,
bite your kneecaps.
yeah, or take you out at the crotch or something like that. Like, if I'm wearing a cup, I think I can get a good 20 of them or so before I really start to get winded.
Yeah. I'll just fall on them. Big tree fall hard.
Well, and so I ran away to Hawaii this last week with Joanna and Derek and Michelle came with us as well. We happened to find like buy one get one tickets on Alaska, so we decided to just disappear for a week, and it was great. But we were both kind of like the old people in certain areas. And then absolutely the youngest motherfuckers there. So we went to dinner at a place called Mateo's, very nice in the Wailea area on Maui. But the only reservation we could find was at 4:45. They open at 4:45.
You got to get home and watch Jeopardy.
Yeah, we were the youngest by 30 years in that place, like except for one like family that like had younger kids that was also there, but other than that we were so at one point I'm just texting horrible things to the group chat. I gotta pull this up. I was on a roll, and I kept getting yelled at by Joanna and Michelle and Derek's just laughing. So I'm like, a lot of old people eating here. Early bird special coupon. And then I'm like, I vote Michelle has to do CPR on the first one that drops. I can smell the Liz Taylor white diamonds from here.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, are we underdressed? Should we go get leisure suits?
Yeah, you need a nice smoking jacket.
And then I'm like, not one of these people can point at something with a straight index finger. And then I'm like, this restaurant sponsored by Depends. The chairs are absorbent.
Gross.
And then I'm like, Nana, you shouldn't draw on your legs with blue magic marker.
Dude, you were at the blue hair special.
Yeah. And I'm like, we could start a riot at this place if we just said free scooter. I was on a roll. Oh God. So we were absolutely the youngest people there, but then other places we were like the old people showing up, and like it was. And what was it? Oh, Thursday night we went out. Was it? No, it was Monday Night Football. We went out.
Okay.
We went to a place called Moose McGillicuddy's across the street from our condo, and it turns out Derek and I had a gallon of beer each.
Oh shit. Okay.
So they were serving 22s, and he and I each went through 3+ of those.
Yeah, buddy, that's a good Monday night right there.
So apparently Derek, who doesn't quite drink like that on a regular basis, went home, just went face first into the bed and woke up at 2 a.m. still fully dressed.
No shit.
And I didn't really feel it, but I was in a good place. I'm like, Jesus, how much do I drink? If like I drank a gallon of beer and it was nothing.
So you had a good Monday night.
Yeah, so yeah, it was nice. It was lovely, and French fries and beer. That was our dinner.
Hey, that's not a bad dinner right there,
We-
especially for Monday Night Football.
Right? The only thing I think would have made it a little better is some wings. I think we should have ordered some wings. But I can tell you, we ate our way through 5 days in Hawaii, so I haven't really eaten a lot since we got home, so that I can try and clear whatever the hell is in there out.
Yeah, you gotta make some room in there.
Oh God, I gotta get back to normal. Maybe I should just buy salads this week. Then I gotta eat them.
Shit, yeah, there's always that.
So we got to get back to our tradition, or our new tradition, of high proof opinions.
Okay.
And I mean, like, I don't really have a high proof opinion this weekend. I'm pretty chill.
No, not me. Not me.
What's your high proof opinion, Mike?
All right, so let's do a little. What is today? Today is Sunday. The 17th.
Yep.
So we're just coming off. Shit. We're coming off the, if you want to call it, fight of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson on Friday night.
Yep.
Man, it hurt my soul.
Mm-hmm.
It was so depressing. I mean, you could throw any word in here.
Yep.
I knew that I wasn't going to see primetime Iron Mike, right?
Right. He's not 21 anymore.
No. I thought, though, we were actually going to see a frickin' fight. It was so depressing growing up with Mike Tyson. I remember, going over to Buddy's house. Parents had the pay-per-view, or, you had to be in your seat when the bell rung, because you didn't know if it was going to be a 30-second knockout in the first round or a second round. I mean, you couldn't go to the bathroom. There was no DVRs, right? So it was like you rented the fight and you sat there. It didn't matter if you had to go get a drink, go to the bathroom. You could not move from when the fight started.
Yep. Yeah.
So I got hook, line, and sinkered in this thing, man. I was watching old.
Your nostalgia hit
dude. It totally did, man. I literally started watching old fights. Netflix had a little 3-part series, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should at least watch it, because then you might see some of my point of view and anger.
Yeah.
But Netflix did a very well 3-part series before the fight called The Countdown. So it started from the call out of the fight, right?
Yeah.
And then the early days of training to get ready for it. Because if you remember, this fight was supposed to happen on July 20th.
Yeah.
But Tyson had an ulcer flare up on an airplane, and they had to postpone it to November. So it covers all that, right?
Right.
Covers both of their camps. I really haven't followed Paul's fighting career. I think I've watched most of them. I don't even know if you can call it. He started his fighting career off. What was it? Nate Robinson, an old NBA player, right? And yes, he knocked him out. He should have knocked him out. So it was just, I haven't really followed much of him. I watched all the fights, if you can call them fights. But he was coming off a loss because he fought Fury's, what was his, the Kid Fury, right?
Yeah.
Just handed him his first loss. And he went into it saying that it really humbled him because his whole team left him. Like, they didn't even go back to the hotel with him.
Yeah.
Because they figured, all right, you beat up a former basketball player. You beat up a few former UFC champions in their heydays, right?
Yep.
But former, right? They were
but
retired.
in boxing, not in UFC.
So up until that point, he really hadn't fought a boxer. So he lost, right? He lost his first boxing match. So his team was like, all right, I think the gimmick's over.
Yeah.
He has now been
dethroned.
Yes. Can he fight old retired people?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can he fight a boxer? Not really. So he was like, dude, my team left me. I had to start from the ground up to build a new training camp and literally bring in coaches and sparring people, because no one from that Fury fight came over to help him train for the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Then you have Tyson, right, who's been retired forever. The poor guy's 58 years old.
Yeah.
But holy shit, dude.
He's been retired for 30 years.
Dude, all he does is eat mushrooms and smoke weed, right? As a retired person should. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You lived a great life.
Yeah.
You
God, if that's what I'm doing at 58, I'm happy. God damn.
But the videos, man, him sparring, oh my God, it showed flashes of the old Mike, man.
Just that speed.
Dude, super fast, still had a shit ton of power.
Yep.
In the prime, absolutely not, but still just, he looked really, really good.
Yeah.
So watching those, like I said, the bug bit me. I was totally in. Jake was the favorite going in, which, let's be real, 31-year age gap. We were kind of talking about this as we were setting up. Dude, 58. I'm not saying it's old.
No.
And I'm not saying it's young. I'm just saying 58 is 58, right?
Yep.
Michael Jordan, you put him on a court right now with a young, hungry guy like Anthony Edwards. Is Michael Jordan still going to be able to score? Absolutely, right?
Yep.
Will we want him to destroy him once again from our dude, I want him to make him look silly.
Yeah.
Is it going to happen? I don't think so.
No.
Right? His speed, he doesn't have the same speed, right? Sure, he can shoot, he can do everything, but at 21, I think he's only like 22, Anthony Edwards, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he's 22, right? You can't keep up with his crossover. And dude, Jordan would probably freaking fall over and break a knee, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, going into it, I wanted every ounce of my body. I wanted Tyson just to beat the shit out of Paul, right? And my God, we had some friends over. We got the pizza rolling. We had the beer. We sat down, watched every fight on the card. The women's fight, shout out, dude, that was the best fight. If you haven't watched the whole thing, I know you were on a plane.
Yeah.
At least watch the women's fight because it will be well worth it, man.
All right, fair.
It was freaking amazing. They fought in 2022, I believe, and it went down as like the best women's boxing match of all time.
Huh.
This one was pretty damn close. Like, it was phenomenal. So thank God they had that, because without that, this poor card
was just shit.
And I felt bad for the people that, I mean, they sold 70,000 seats in Jerry's World, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fight started. Tyson came out. I don't want to recap it for everyone, but that first round, I was like, holy shit, dude. He looks pretty good. He's moving. He's bouncing, like his feet, and he was throwing punches. And then I don't know what the hell happened after that first round. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole and saying there's conspiracy theories, because I don't do that. But I will tell you that if this was a pay-per-view match, people would be demanding money back.
Yeah.
Because this happened with the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao came out and said he had a shoulder injury, and people were up in arms. I remember people were suing their cable provider, wanting money back and everything. If this was a traditional fight where you had to buy a pay-per-view, I guarantee that there would be people doing that same thing, because it just wasn't a boxing match, man. He stood there, bit his glove. Like, it was so depressing to watch after that first round. I still had hope. I still had hope after that first round. They were short rounds. They were only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he's coming out. Like, he's moving, and his feet were bouncing. Dude, he was flat-footed the rest of the match, and it was hard to watch. Like, we were standing up and, like, going to get beer. Like I said, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but, dude, there was...
Yeah,
I guarantee there's going to be some people looking into it, because you could full on. This was a betting boxing match.
So if there's a fix on, then you've violated gambling laws.
And I'll tell you, man, I was shocked as shit when Jake Paul, in the post-fight interview, he actually said that I took it easy on him because I could tell that he wasn't full, right? He wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know if...
Oh, my God, is that Puka running that ball back right now?
Yep, that's him. His locks of hair flowing in the wind.
Yeah.
I think that was him.
Yep. Oh, man.
So, I don't know.
Yeah,
man, it was just freaking disappointing.
I'm glad that I didn't, so in between the streaming, buffering issues that I heard about and just the fight in general, I'm kind of glad that I was on an airplane and couldn't watch it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It was, like I said, it was super depressing.
God damn it. That's, nostalgia gets us every damn time. Every time. Like, you know, we're of the generation now where advertising is aimed at us because we're old enough to have money to buy stupid shit or need the drugs that are for sale. And so all these ads are aimed at us. So this was absolutely just aimed at that age group of like, oh my God, I remember Tyson. He was the best. He was like, he's such a monster and it's going to be a great fight. And then you watch it and you're like, fuck, either you just made me feel old or I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Well, so I'll watch the women's fight on the card then. And then I may watch the first round of.
Well, you should watch a fight just to see. Maybe I'm crazy, right? It's funny.
You're not the first person to say this to me.
I haven't watched a bunch of recaps. Yesterday we were pretty busy. Kate and I, we had some stuff going on. We went to the zoo. They had a little brew festival at night. We nailed it perfect. Got there at 4:30 before the rain started.
Oh, nice.
Drank a bunch of shit. Saw Big Carl. Shout out Cascade Lakes Brewing. And had a good time. So I haven't watched any Sports Center. I haven't watched any First Take. Haven't seen McAfee. But I guarantee that I feel like I'm not the only one. The few friends and people that I've talked with, I'm like, dude, it was a absolute shit show.
Damn.
So
all right,
it was hard. It was hard to watch. Like I said, growing up with fucking Iron Mike, right, just destroying people once again. I was trying to be, brought to earth, knowing that it wasn't going to be a first round knockout, right? But literally, I watched all the videos of him, not just the Netflix stuff, but some stuff on social media of him sparring. And you watch that Netflix doco, and then watch the fight, and you're like, dude, it's two different people.
Yeah, god damn it.
It was two different people.
You were sold a different product than you got.
And I feel like I was bamboozled. I don't know about the whole rigging this and if it was scripted, and that could be a whole nother episode right there. But literally, I thought I was renting a freaking nice Porsche or Ferrari.
And you got a Geo Metro.
Yes, and what showed up was a Geo Metro that was just a Geo Metro. And I was like, dude, this isn't anything like he was showing. And as soon as he came out, Jake Paul, of course, had the celebrity, came out in a lowrider truck, and fucking him and his brother were sitting in, and they're spraying their deodorant on each other, and it's a marketing ploy. Great, dude. He's a great fucking promoter. I'll give him that. He knows that's why he got $40 million for the fight, and Tyson only got 20 because his promotion company MVP put this fight on. So like, love him or hate him, the guy knows what he's doing. Oh, is that Puka? Oh no, this is recap. Sorry, I got so excited for you for a second.
No, there's Cup.
But like I said, he looked like even 70% of his old form, right? Yeah. And I was like, dude, 70% of fucking Iron Mike? Yeah. I wouldn't want to take a fucking punch from him.
No.
You know what I mean? No. So I'm like, dude, a 70 off him and a Paul of 100, like, it could be a close fight. Yeah. And that's what I thought I was going to see was a close fight, and it was anything but close. Like, it was just him biting the glove. It was so unusual.
God,
I've never
weird.
Never seen him do it, and everyone's like, oh, well, it was signs. And I was like, no, dude, if they were communicating, you wouldn't do the same thing for literally 80% of the fight.
Oh, what the fuck? That's just so wrong.
So I don't know. It was depressing. It was more sad than anything, right? Because you don't want to see not that I don't know if he was a hero of mine, but he was definitely
but like a somebody who mattered to our youth growing up.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, he was amazing. Mike Tyson's definitely had his issues throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
Guy's been to prison. He's lost a child with a crazy accident. I mean, like, the guy has lived a life in 58 years, dude. Yeah. Dominated his sport from literally the day that he came out. But I was just like, oh, dude, it was depressing just to see him not even trying, in my eyes. Like I said, literally just standing there and throwing a little jab here, and you would see him kind of load up for like a big right hook like he was known for, and then he just wouldn't throw it. And I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
What's going on?
He was absolutely told not to throw that. Yep. No, the fix is in.
So I don't know. It will be very interesting to see, because there was millions and millions and probably billions of dollars on this fight, right? And through very well established, I'm not going to name them all, but national companies and casinos that
Yep.
runs ads on every sport channel. Hell, every channel is at that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it ever came out that this thing was somehow, this is why they don't let you bet on wrestling, right?
Yeah.
You can't bet on WWE or any of the other
Because
wrestling.
it's fucking scripted.
Because
It's a great script.
Yep.
It is a great script, but it's scripted.
So if it ever came out, dude, I feel like this could literally like bankrupt people in that industry, right?
Yeah.
The amount of lawsuits and
Well, and then I think it would bankrupt Jake Paul and his group, because you can't do that or even have a whiff of that kind of stuff and have any kind of viability ever again.
dude, they suspend NBA refs, right?
Yeah.
From those and other refs and other sports from ever reffing. Like, you are shunned from the league. You can never get a job reffing, even Pee-wee, right? For point shaving games.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine if it ever came out that some tricky shit happened behind the scenes, because it would taint, even though, like I said, this was a boxing match. The card was boxing, but
Yeah.
they wore different gloves. They only had 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Neither one got.
It was a show.
Neither one got drug tested. This is the
Yeah.
reason that it wasn't, because everyone's like, I'm surprised that it's not in Vegas. I'm like, they can't do it in Vegas because they didn't meet the minimum requirements for it to be a quote unquote real sanctioned boxing match by not getting drug tested right off the bat. So that was. Like I said, I tried to take it for what it was worth. I wanted to be entertained, and of course, at the end of the day, I wanted to see fucking Tyson just throwing that nasty hook or uppercut and putting him to sleep. But I got none of that.
Nope.
So I'm glad I didn't have to pay anything extra besides my monthly, $16 or whatever the hell Netflix costs. And luckily, I did hear they had so many issues on streaming. Knock on wood. The 1080p kind of would go out and it would get a little pixelated. I never got kicked off. It never buffered at my house. I think a lot of that was because we literally turned it on right at 5.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've done this before with UFC fights where I'll turn them on afterwards. And I feel like those early people, you kind of get your spot in the queue.
Yep.
You got your bandwidth, you got all the things that you need. So then when everyone floods the market and their servers,
they get the shittier connection.
So I didn't experience any of that. Like I said, the screen definitely it wasn't as clear as this at some point. And you had to wait, 30 or 60 seconds, and it would come back in, then it would kind of cut back out. So I can't speak on, because there was people that they just said it was buffering and it froze.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have any of that. Actually, might have been better to see the spinning wheel in the center of the TV than poor Mike Tyson.
That would have been more nerve-wracking than the actual fight.
Yeah, just standing there biting your glove and not doing anything.
God damn.
There's my high proof take of the week. Disappointment.
Yeah. God damn it. That's part of nostalgia, is it gets us every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go. Come on. Go, kid. Oh. Why'd you cut back inside? All right, whatever. Watson. Well, should we take a little potty break?
All right, let's take a potty break.
All right.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine Podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all-inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.
Oh, good break.
We made our retirement plan in the break.
Yep, retirement plan and a little fantasy football updates.
Yep,
you're looking really good right now. I know that Kraft gave you, dude. You're
0 fucking points.
I know, but still, you 93%. So
I don't believe that fucking percentage.
But dude, you got 2 players in 20. Dude, your kicker gave you 19.
I know, that's kind of nice.
So your defense, you don't have a single player in single points but Kraft. So usually my general rule of thumb, if you get double digits on everyone, including your D and kicker,
yeah,
you're usually pretty good. I'm not saying you're going to win. I'm just saying I'm in the same boat. So I have double digits on everyone but stupid fucking
I've got
Garrett
two
Wilson.
players left to go, quarterback and wide receiver. He's got 2 running backs, a wide receiver, and his kicker yet to go. So, I mean, I got a chance. I'm so shitty in this league. Like, I am absolutely last place at 3-7. So,
if it makes you feel any better, you have the highest win probability of anyone in the league right now with 93%. So, like I said, I know it changes. I was on Dame Time once, 99-1. You can ask him if you see him at tap. I don't believe these percentages because I was the 99, he was the 1, and I lost that week. So
yeah.
I just take them for face value. Point wise, you're looking good on points. Like I said, the fact that your D gave you 19, or no, I'm sorry. What did I swiped too fast?
Look at that.
Your D gave you 12 and your kicker gave you 19.
Yeah.
That's a good freaking week.
Yeah, that's not. But if the playoffs were to start right now, it'd be Derek and I in the toilet bowl.
Oh shit! You're that far?
I'm the very bottom of our league.
All right, so then yes, you need this week to win.
Yeah, so it would be Derek and I in the toilet bowl for 3 weeks because it's a 6-team playoff and an 8-team league. So it would just be Derek and I versus each other for 3 weeks to see who wins. Hey, who wants to trade me a player? I want to win the toilet bowl because at least then I get my name on something, right?
No.
What's toilet bowl get?
I think it's
you get your money back.
Not even that. I think you get 25 of it back.
God damn it! All right, well, fuck it.
Hey, 25. We can go buy a bottle and bond. See?
There we go. Looking on the brighter side of life.
That's right, buddy. That's what I'm here for.
So I think we went to what I think is essentially the only winery in all of Hawaii on Maui.
Yeah.
Called Maui Wine. It's up on the side of Haleakala. So it's like a 45-minute drive to get up there because there's like from our condo, I can look up the hillside and fucking see this place. But because Hawaii is so janky with its like what's private, what's public stuff, there is an actual road that goes directly above, kind of like a quarter of a mile from our condo, straight up the road.
Holy shit. I don't want to cut you off. That's your guy doing a 50-yard field goal. Your kicker now has 24 points.
Oh, my God, yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. But
yes,
the fact
thank you, Russell Wilson, for sucking.
But the fact that you just had 6 field goals today and you got 20. Do you realize that you
that never happens.
So 3 of them were 50 to 59 yards. You got 15 points just on those 3. And then you got
the Colts beat the Jets. Holy shit, yes.
Jets 3-8. Rodgers.
You need to go to hell.
Yeah, maybe he can fight Mike Tyson.
Oh, there we go. Tyson Rodgers.
Could you imagine?
I might actually watch that.
Bro, they could eat mushrooms together at the weigh-in and then
ayahuasca.
And just no gloves. It will be a slapping match. All right, sorry. That could be a record. I saw your kicker fucking doing
What's
that.
He got, 24?
23.
Oh my God.
So I was like, I know you're in the middle of talking, but
oh
no, you're right. 20-4. Your kicker got 24 points.
Oh my God.
He is your second high. Puka only has more points on your team than your kicker. So you know what? You never want to have a fucking player get you 0, but the fact that you put up 36 with your D and your kicker,
that makes up for Kraft being a piece of shit
and
today.
It just shot you up to 95% now. So all right, sorry, winery Hawaii.
So there's a road that goes right up from where we're staying, and then you take a right and you drive a quarter mile, and the winery is right there.
Okay.
There are gates at the top and the bottom of this road, even though it's mapped on the map, but it's private, so you can't get through these locked gates because all of that land apparently is private in one way or the other.
Okay.
So instead, you've got to go 45 minutes almost all the way to Kaului and then up through Kula and then to this winery. But it's, it's 86 degrees in Kihei. We get up to Kula where this winery is. It's a little past that, but it's 72 degrees.
Oh.
Perfect. Little bit of breeze. There's fucking flowers growing everywhere, so it smells fantastic. And then we had, they had like actual wines, so like Merlots and that kind of stuff. But then they had pineapple wines, so things that they made out of pineapple.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Which normally I would just kind of like equate to Boone's Farm.
Yeah.
But we ended up buying 6 bottles of this Maui Splash stuff because it's like pineapple and lilikoi. It tastes like you're drinking juice, but it is 14%.
No shit.
So you can get really fucked up for $16 a bottle, and it tastes really like this is going to be the perfect wine for like our backyard or our back deck on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
It's going to be perfect. So we bought 6 bottles of it. We've gone through 2 already.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's that good.
Yeah,
huh?
so I'm going to have to figure out if they ship to the to the continental US.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, intercepted, nice.
We have such small attention
Yeah.
spans.
So if they ship, I'm sure somewhere around like May or June when it starts to warm up, Joanna's going to be like, you need to order 12 more.
Yeah, no, it sounds intriguing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a great time. That's a really fun place. However, there's two things. There's one thing that's great and one thing that was super annoying about this place. One is that there's no kids allowed at this winery.
Right.
So, like, you can't bring your family and have them running around and nope, it's just a quiet winery. Like, there was a couple of, like, babies or something like that up there, but for the most part, it was just we sat there, we got to talk and have wine and a few other things. The thing that was annoying was there were 2 girls that were sitting at a table next to us that were clearly like, Daddy has paid for this trip to Hawaii. Remember Stella, right?
Yeah.
They both looked like Stellas, like
Okay.
gorgeous, but they were doing like TikTok videos the whole fucking time they were there.
Oh, okay.
So they kept setting their phones up and then they'd be like clinking their glasses or doing this little dance or whatever. It was super distracting. 1, because like they're wearing virtually nothing up there. And 2, it's like, look, my belly is physically over my belt right now because I've been eating too much and drinking too much up here. Can you not just like be shaking your perfectly like shaped body right next to me while I drink the rest of my wife's wine that she doesn't want to finish? And they ordered like the same food that we did, but they just kind of picked at it and we're over there like licking the bowl
Just
of goat
devouring.
cheese clean.
Yes.
Like, we need more.
Are you gonna finish that?
Yeah, they walked away to go like do more videos out in the little garden area, and I was like, oh, they left the goat cheese behind. Like, oh, fat kid in me is absolutely ready for that. Yeah, so Mike, if you and Katie want to retire to Hawaii, let's do that.
All right. I'm in.
All right, cool. We'll just get a really big house,
Yep.
and we can all work remote from there.
Yep.
And you and I'll do our little retirement idea.
We'll have our side hustle.
Yep.
And
Yeah, Mike and Alex's surfing lessons.
yep.
Don't worry, we're both flotation devices.
That's right. If you fall in the water, you just hold on to our neck. I'll David Hasselhoff the shit out of that.
Absolutely.
Oh no, that idea doesn't suck. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
Off air.
Yeah. I'm not putting that out on the air. I don't want people to know what we're actually gonna do.
No.
We're brilliant.
No. Yeah. I kind of like that idea.
Mhm.
So, all right, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Phase 2 of our lives.
Yeah. I mean, we can still do the Whiskey and Wine podcast from there. Because you can just buy whiskey. Dude, the whiskey selection in like every grocery store, so like a Whalers, an ABC store, whatever. There was good shit in those places.
How was prices? It's been many years since I've been Kauai.
Reasonable, like disturbingly so. So things that you don't find on the shelves here in Oregon, for I'd say maybe like 5-10% more than you would find it on the shelf here.
Is there a Costco there?
There is, and you can buy booze there.
I'll tell you, man. We have our own little routine as soon as we land on Kauai.
Yeah.
It's literally land, get bags, get rental car, drive straight to Costco, and then from there, we look like those Howleys from the...
Yes.
Right? Like, Kate and I were buying chips and salsa and burgers to grill and steaks and fucking lettuce to make salads and all the food, and then that's just in the child seat, and then the cart is full of beer and seltzer and liquor, and because I love Hawaii and the fact that, especially Kauai, but I know most islands, dude, after like 9 or 10, everything's shut down, everything's closed,
dead quiet out there.
So it's like I can rally, but I don't need to be out to rally. I'd rather just sit on the patio, listen to the waves crash while it's dark, and just mixing up my own drinks for the rest of the evening.
Oh God, yeah, that was the best part. I mean, like, that's always our favorite part about Hawaii. So we always try and stay in the same place, in Kihei on Maui, and it's just like our patio, because we stay on the ground level. So it's the patio, 20 feet of grass, and then the beach.
There you go.
And
That's
so
all you need.
You're up a little bit, so you just sit there and you just listen to the ocean. We're playing cards. We're making drinks. Like, we're never up past 9:30 at night at the most. Like, we're not up that late, and then we're up early in the morning. But, you know, you can go out there early in the morning. The water's 74 degrees. The temperature outside is 69 degrees. So, like, oh, it's warmer in the water. I guess I'll go get in the water. Versus I wake up yesterday to go to a lacrosse game, and it's fucking 35 degrees outside.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I had to take my heated coat. I'm wearing pants today. How often do you see me wear pants?
Yeah, I was... It's not every day.
Yeah. You're like, wait, you own pants?
I gotta show you. I'll show you a picture. We're not posting it on social, but so last night, Zoo Brew Lights, I think that's what it's called, Zoo Lights Brew or whatever, right? They got up most of the Christmas. I feel like this is their soft run.
Yeah.
Before they open up on the 22nd, I think is what I saw for everyone. The train was even going last night, but it was just for the Zoo Brew ticket holders. So it was very funny that Kate and I kind of got a little sneak peek. No kids were allowed at this event because it was 21 and older for the beer festival. But my boy Big Carl, he's holding down the tent at Cascade Lakes, and we come walking up to him. And it was damp, cold, right? Homeboy's rocking a jacket and shorts. And I was just like, I love the fact. And then my wife's like, aren't you cold? And he's like, no. Pours me a beer. He goes, well, thanks a lot, Kate. Now that you mention it, I am cold. Well, he's such a living legend in this town. I ended up getting 2 groups of photos. My friends were there later, and they're like, dude, your boy is psychotic. And I was like, nope, I already know. We were there earlier. I'm like, look at him. Dude has a disco ball light set up in the tent. He had his Bluetooth speaker going, Christmas lights.
Yep.
And he's fucking rocking shorts. And this thing went till 10 last night.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
I mean, at least he's got a jacket on.
I'm like, I love it, dude. You and Big Carl and your shorts. So
yeah.
I know.
Look, I'm putting out the heat all year long. So,
yes, you are.
Yeah, like, this is just a hot body. Or a hot mess or whatever the hell. Like,
something's hot.
Like
depending on who you ask.
Yeah, it's not natural in any kind of good way. Yeah, no, it was cold enough yesterday, especially like 24 hours ago. I was sweating my ass off in the airport, just waiting to like, you have to find an air conditioned part of the airport because a lot of it's open air.
Yeah.
And so if you're sweating there, and for whatever reason, Alaska Airlines, turn down the AC. Fat guy was sweating.
Oh. My wife she'll sign a petition with you. She freaking gets so hot on planes. It's ridiculous.
It was worse on the way there because we left early in the morning, so the sun is just beating on my side of the plane, and I took the window seat because JoJo wanted the middle, and we, for whatever reason, didn't fly first class this time, and it was just cooking the side of the plane, and it is clear that the insulation's not doing its fucking job because the right side of my arm is just like hot, and the air conditioning's not quite working right, and so I'm getting antsier and antsier, and Joanna's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm fucking hot. I'm in pants. I don't know why I'm wearing pants. I'm hot. Do you think they'd mind if I just stripped down to my underwear?"
Dude, that would be epic. Could you imagine? Mid-flight.
Like, "Sir, are you okay?" Like, hot. Just hot.
That's the one flight I feel like you can do it because they can't really divert, right? Like, based on timing, I don't think. I mean, you might get zip-tied to the chair.
I got to wait till we're more than halfway there.
Yes. Oh, shit. Ravens just scored. They have to go for 2, which means Tucker's not kicking it. No points against me. I just don't want overtime. Do you have anyone in this game that you care about?
Hang on, I got to look. I can't remember. Fuck.
Best case scenario, they go for 2. They lose. Big Sean, your Steelers get a win. All is well in the world.
Well, I got Derrick Henry, so have Derrick Henry run it in for 2.
Do you care who wins or loses?
Not really.
Okay.
Derrick Henry has not moved from 10.5. I don't think he's in.
No, he's not. He's not in for that 2-point conversion. Holy shit, is that the rain outside?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You hear that through the headphones.
Yep. Holy, it's coming down if we have headphones on right now.
And we can hear the rain.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck. We're in that time of year.
Yes, it is. Oregon in November.
Yep. Yay.
All right, Seahawks. What? Oh, my God, you completed a pass. We should win right there. Stop the game. I know it says 0-0, but we should get a point just for that pass, and then we win. We win.
Okay.
Well, I'm just happy that you have your team doing well right now. I have literally this year, as far as NFL goes, neither one of my teams are they're just Seahawks.
Yep.
And the Browns are the Browns, and I literally have been living through. What is this debauchery going on?
Oh fuck.
Thank God ASU.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope,
They
missed
stopped
it.
them. All right, game over.
Well, there's 1:06 left, but what the fuck was that? Like that was the most poorly designed piece of shit. So winery was good. Really approve of their pineapple wine that they're doing.
All right. I'll have to try this pineapple wine sometime.
Yep, it was a fun place to be. We, and the nice thing about being there with just adults is whatever we wanted to do, we did.
That's kind of nice, right?
So, we don't feel like going out for lunch, so we'll just eat what we've got around here. Great. And then we'll go gorge the fuck out of ourselves for dinner.
There's none of the, but I don't want that. I want a grilled cheese. Or I want macaroni and cheese.
Nah.
Can we go over here? Can we do this? Can we do that? I mean, I love it, but there's certain trips that it's like, listen, we don't have to do anything.
Well, and we're prepping for our trip to Italy over Christmas, and so Derek and Michelle are going with us on this trip with their kids, and so we were prepping the ladies, the wives, on here's what you need to understand. You right now are sitting here at this little cafe table with your phone just, on the table, right?
Yeah.
You cannot do that in Italy. 1, it's inappropriate to leave your phone on the table. 2, there are too many people who are going to walk by and grab it and be gone.
Yep, little old.
And you lose your phone in Italy, fuck you. You don't get one till we get back. I'm not going to an iTunes or an Apple store in fucking Rome to go get you a new phone. That's not going to happen. So, you need to remember to keep this shit in your little front pack. So if we're walking around, you've got a front pack. You're not leave it in your coat pocket. You're not leaving it in your giant purse. None of those things are happening. You guys got to keep your shit on lockdown because you're both pretty like not aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, careful with the words.
Yeah, so it was like, here's a list of YouTube videos I want you guys to watch so that you can see, like, yes, we're going to have a great time. It's going to be gorgeous. See how that pickpocket walks up behind and just like, boop, out of your back pocket? Yeah, that's not a thing that's going to happen on this trip. I just want you to be aware.
See?
Don't make me be security the whole time.
Nah, exactly.
I want to enjoy it too.
Maybe you're just going to have to get a big enough fanny pack or front satchel or whatever.
I do have that one.
Well, then you just say,
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
If they all have smartwatches, right, and they'll be close enough to you that
then
if something comes across, they can see it.
Oh, except then, like, every 30 seconds, it's, can I have my phone?
Oh,
Can I have my phone?
I didn't think that plan
Yeah,
out.
no. We've got, like, backpacks coming for them. Everybody's going to be packing out of a backpack, a big one, but, like, we're not checking bags. And then I think everybody's got to get some sort of a front pouch or fanny pack or something like that, like, you carry all your shit in here and you just make sure it's right there all the time.
I concur. That's the plan.
Yep.
That's the Italy plan.
Absolutely not going to happen. I'm fucking realistic.
Oh, shit.
Well, what'd you think of the 1792?
Dude, it's been a good little sipper here for our Sunday shenanigans.
At 125, like the first sip, on a Sunday, it's a little toasty. But now, feels just about right.
Exactly. No, it's been fun, man. I like it. Had some good flavors to it. Like you said, it started off a little hot, but everything does, especially when you're not putting a cube in it, right?
Yep.
But no, it's I like the good nose on it.
Yep.
It's a good football drinker.
It's got a lot to it, surprisingly. Like, I was really surprised in that.
He said, how much was this?
So it's in between, like, 42 and 55, depending on where you pick it up.
Okay.
So really reasonably priced.
So now, this is the foolproof, because we have done their small batch, right?
Yes.
All right. No, I've been a fan so far.
Yeah.
And this is what? This is a store pick from...
Yeah, but I don't think it's actually a store. I think it's one of those things where it's like stickers applied
and actually,
to.
no, you know what? You're right, because there's nothing on here that says store pick. It just says single barrels. Well, they're wording... These stickers are getting... Is it just me, or are these stickers getting a little more confusing?
I think it's a little bit wording, like a drug company warning.
No,
like it may or may not cause your balls to fall off.
Yeah. No, I agree. These stickers nowadays, I feel like, hell, we have stickers. Anyone can put a sticker on a bottle at this point. So
yeah, we do have stickers.
Yes. One day we're just gonna have to sit up here. We won't even do an episode. We'll just have cameras rolling, and we'll sticker everything that we've done so far.
Yep.
And then we'll take a little pull, just a little, like a little thimbleful, right? And we'll just see where that day takes us.
Oh, fuck.
Could you imagine? You and I just sitting up here with football. Like I said, we're
gonna have to pre-order wings.
Yes, I'll bring those up on my drive.
Yep.
We'll close the door. We'll actually have volume on the TVs.
Oh my god!
Right?
I like
and we'll
this
just
idea.
sit here and we will.
We'll just sticker things.
We'll sticker things
and be like, "Does this still hold up as a high gold?"
Jesus Christ! Well, I'm spending the night.
Oh,
I'll
we're
bring
just
a
gonna.
bag.
You know what? I'll get the mobile mics, and we'll put those on, and it'll just be a cut episode, like where I just cut like, all right, so now we're on to the Blantons. Let's see if this still holds up. Hey, Mike.
Hey, what do you think on that one?
Mike, wake up!
Marson, put down the duct tape. That's not the sticker.
Oh, God damn it. Hang on a second. Oh, there's the sticker.
There's the sticker.
Mike, why do you have 2 stickers on your nipples?
Where's your shirt?
Oh, your nipples are high platinum.
Are those tassels you put on?
Oh my God, that would be such a fun day.
All right, so that might be a random shitty weather day, right? Not a lot going on. That could be our episode coming out of the fantasy football season.
Oh yeah,
right.
We'll do a recap episode.
We'll do a recap. Then we'll be hammered drunk, and I'll spend the night that night.
Hey, listeners, if you want to come up for the recap episode,
we could sell tickets.
It could be our anniversary party.
And then we sell tickets, and then we reinvest the proceeds of the tickets.
Oh my God!
See?
All right, so the tickets are $20 a piece, and you have to bring wings.
Oh, dude, look at us, dude. We're
business savvy.
We'll get a flyer going, and it's first come, first serve,
and
it has to be somewhat exclusive. So we'll figure out the number that we want.
Yeah, because
right?
this is a small room up here.
Yeah. There's only technically 4 chairs. Your office chair.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can count the old cord chair. That's a half.
I got some folding chairs we can bring up.
That's
here.
a half a chair. That's for the smallest guests. they get the cord chair.
No, we're putting Big Joe in that one.
Oh, do you want that still?
I mean, I want to see what happens.
We know what's going to happen. All right, we'll stick the cameras in the corner so then they could witness.
Yep. I'll get a wall mount for that side, and then we'll just put that one over there, and it'll just be it'll be a fuck around and find out episode.
Too fucking funny.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, that game's finally over. I was nervous. I really didn't want overtime. I know you had. I know you had Henry, but
but he didn't do shit. So I mean, at 10 points, whatever. He got double digits. He didn't knock it out of the park like he normally does, but whatever. A-Chain did pretty well. My defense and my kicker did really well.
Yeah, they did really well.
All right. Well, what do you? So here's my dilemma.
All right, give it to me.
This is really good for the price.
Yep, I concur.
Really, really good.
Yep.
I'm in between high gold and platinum.
Oh, shit.
Like the first possible platinum.
Oh, shit.
For us. Because the price, the availability, like you can find this pretty regularly, especially if you're not in Oregon. You can find this just about everywhere. It's got a lot of flavor to it. Now, is the finish like something amazing like that Representative or, some of the other ones? No, it's not like knock me out of the park.
Yeah.
But for a good, like, all-around drinker, this is better than the Sagamore for me.
Man, I'm nervous. I want you to go first. I don't know. I don't want to skew your so I already have mine in my mind.
Well, I might need your gentle shoulder tap.
I'll give you a gentle shoulder tap.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, what the hell's going on? Why is my phone vibrating so much? All of your players died in a bus accident.
Call your season over.
Well, all right. Well, hell, I'll go first. So, for me, now that you have informed me about the price point, I have seen it out in the wild.
Right.
I think it's super solid. Little bit on the finish, like you said. It doesn't drink as hot as it did when we first opened it, but everything's like that. We've been doing this how long? 50.
Yeah.
We're
coming up 54.
We're coming up to an hour. Well, no, I'm time wise.
Oh yeah.
We're about an hour in, right?
Yeah.
I did not top off at break just because I have so much shit to do, and we have Andrew Schultz tonight.
Oh yeah, I did top off because I got nowhere to be.
So this has maintained all flavor, all taste for the hour that I've been sipping on it. I like the price point. I like that you can find it, especially here in the Northwest, because everyone knows out there who listens and drinks out here in the Pac Northwest that
Yep.
sometimes it's not the easiest region to get certain things.
Absolutely.
For me, though, I think it's a high gold.
Okay.
Which is dude, because I feel like I've been in a gold rut lately.
Yeah.
I have not given out a high gold for quite some time. Everything that we've been drinking has been good, and I feel like our scale, right, golds are still fucking solid, right?
Yeah.
You go out and get them. We've been pretty fortunate of all the things that we have tried that we've purchased and people have brought over and that we've gotten from friends, right?
Yep.
That
Yep.
I feel like we've done everything from the cheap ass bottle and bond stuff up to what was the most 150, 200 was there was one that
I know I would never buy a $200 bottle.
what was the most that we've done though?
Well, I think that Old Fitzgerald.
That's right.
That one was
some things that the guests has
that's
brought
a
those.
fucking unicorn or impossible, I believe, is what the Only Dram thing calls it.
But no, I think this is, if you haven't had it, pretty much you got to go out and try it because it is very tasty. It definitely holds up. If you are not a huge quantity drinker and a glass can last you for a while while you're doing stuff around the house or working or watching some sports, that this is it. I like the flavors. Good nose on it, good finish.
Shockingly surprised. I'm I don't know why I'm always surprised. I always feel like this is more of a less impressive bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is an impressive, most of the stuff that we've had from 1792, pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going high gold?
I'm going high gold myself.
All right, I'll stick with you. I'll go high gold. It's damn near a platinum for me just because I think it holds up so well over a long drink. There are good flavors in it, and you can find it.
And you can. That's the key.
You
can find it.
I mean, you and I are now starting to get to the point where we're starting to find things or have things handed to us that you can't find anywhere.
Nope.
But we get to try it. This one you can find, and this one is a really great, drink per dollar. I think you're hitting it.
No, you absolutely are. Like I said, for that price point, because we've had many things here on the podcast and outside of the podcast.
That representative, that's a high gold.
Yeah.
But you can't fucking find it.
And we've had a lot of things, too, that are way more price.
Oh, yeah.
For the bottle that does not stack up to this. So
yeah.
I know there's a few listeners out there, Mark Fast, that was like, oh, my God, I thought I was going to hear the first platinum. I'm sorry to let you down. I hope I didn't skew you, Martin, in any way. Like I said, this is super solid.
Yeah, Mark, you can blame Mike for skewing me.
Don't do
out
that.
of
I'm going to see him tomorrow at Tap. He's Oh, wait, luckily this won't come out till Wednesday.
This won't come out till Wednesday,
right,
but
so next Monday.
I'm sure we're going to get a text message from him you sons of bitches teased me with a...
you cock tease. Yeah, I thought it was happening.
He's put in the effort to try and find something that's going to hit a platinum for us. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we were right there. We were. She had it in her mouth, and the kids walked in.
Oh, shit.
All right, high gold.
All right, it's in the books. All right, well, nice job, buddy.
Yeah,
felt good to be back in the chair watching football with you.
Yeah, well, and I'm hoping that the rest of my afternoon watches Buffalo just anally rape KC.
Well, they just picked Mahomes, so they have the ball again.
Yeah.
So
we can do this. 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 Well, all right. Well, have fun at Andrew Schultz tonight. I think that'll be a good show.
Yeah, it should be, man. We're going down there super early. Gonna go do a little happy hour and dinner at Ruth's.
Nice.
Because it's right across the street, and you really can't beat their freaking happy hour. So we're gonna
good point.
We're gonna roll over there and get some food and get some drinks in us, and then literally walk across the street and get another round and get all situated in our seats and we'll see. Kate, I pulled up an old bunch of old stuff from him last night, and she was like, "Oh, that's right. Some of this might be painful." And I was like, "Here we go." I don't think we're sitting close enough that he'll be able to see us, but we are down low.
You're kind of visible, Mike.
Well, and you know me.
Like, so
and
Kate's
if you
going to be
can't see me,
down.
You can sure hear me. Yep. Hey, fucking Andrew!
Hey!
So, we'll see.
Oh, I can't wait to read that article in the paper tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
Andrew Scholl's DDT's douchebag.
No, we'd be great friends.
And I think that's what scares Kate more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see if he'll come on the podcast.
I know, shit. We gotta. Some of these comedians, I feel like ever since he did the Brady roast,
he's a little higher caliber.
We've been watching him since around the COVID years, and then he just wrapped up a world tour. He was all over the Middle East and UK and all of Europe. So this is kind of one of his newer shows that's coming back to the States. But it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. It's a nice small venue. I think we're at Schnitz. So
yeah, that's a great place to watch.
I love shows at Schnitz because I think it's barely 4,000, if that, with the balcony and everything.
Moda turns into a shit show.
Yeah. So that should be pretty fun. Can't wait.
Awesome. Well,
I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. Tell me all about it tomorrow when I stop by a Tap.
Oh, yeah. Good old Tap for Monday night. Oh, and I have guys going for Monday Night Football, too.
Yeah, I got one, too, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, shit, buddy.
All right.
Cheers again. Why not, dude? Good episode.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, too. Glad you had fun in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's rough. All right. We're retiring there with our super business plan.
There you go.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah. All right. No more Whiskey and Wine podcast until we get set up over there.
Well, it'll be Whiskey, Wine, and Kahlua Pork podcast.
Oh.
See, buddy?
Whiskey, Wine, and Kahlua Pork podcast.
Could you imagine us just sitting around with a bib eating Kahlua Pork in one hand and whiskey in the other? Enough said. Mike, that's a mic drop moment right there.
Yeah, that's ASMR nobody needs.
Oh, just.
Well, thanks for listening again, guys. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at whiskeyN, like the letter N, wine.com, or Whiskey and Wine Cast on Instagram, or whiskeyandwine.com. Whatever, you get it.
Yeah, find it.
Like, remember, it's the picture of the two whiskey glasses, that look a little boozy, holding microphones.
That's us.
Yeah, that's us. So, yeah, shit. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and we'll
next week.
See you next week.
Oh, by the way, go Sun Devils, baby. Hey!
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.